The Bible says a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, to his children's children. That does not mean that he does not leave an inheritance for his children, but that he leaves enough of an inheritance for his children to have some and his children's children to have some. So, why in the world would you marry a man that does not have a plan to get rich? And I'm not talking about like he goes and plays the lotto every weekend or he goes to the casino and he doesn't actually study how to play blackjack or anything like that. He just shows up at the tables with a few $100 hoping that it becomes millions in a matter of a couple hours. Ladies, what are you deciding that your future is going to be if you choose to marry a man who has no plans to create a prosperous one for you and especially for your children if y'all decide to have them? Because that's what a wise man does. So every man out there who plans to marry a woman, and when you marry a woman, you take her from under the protection of her father. I don't care what the rest of society says. That's how it goes, okay? Even if she isn't living in his house, you remove that woman from the protection of her father when you take her out of your house and out of her father's house into yours. So why would you do that with no plans to prosper her? That makes you unwise. And women, if you need to understand how wise a man is, ask him what his plans are to prosper himself. Ask him what his plans are if he gets married to prosper his family. Ask him if he plans to have children with his wife, how much he plans to prosper his children, and does he even know what that means? Now, again, y'all know I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, so I'm gonna say the standard has to be what the Bible says. But regardless, if any man marries a woman, brings children into this world, and does not have plans to become rich, you shouldn't have either.